Strings and sunshine, piano keys, Golden State hustle, built on dreams. Yeah, let's get to work. Golden State hustle, rise with the sun. Orchestra playing till the paper's won. Piano break falling on the morning grind. Golden State hustle, state of mind. From the bottom floor to the canyon view. Golden State hustle coming through. Yeah, 5 a.m. strings while the city still dream. I'm loading up the van for the morning scheme. 3 generations of the hustle gene. Granddad sold oranges by the Route 19. Pops ran a route with a coffee thermos. I run my empire on the same old purpose. The piano drop heavy like the first sale bell. Every honest dollar got a story to tell. I pass the towers where the suits commute. Same hunger, different collar. I salute the whistle scent singing over Boulevard Gold. Hustle in my blood like the days are old. Cinematic morning on the western slow. Golden State hustle, Golden State hold. Grind with the strings on the sunrise swell. Build every brick, gotta tell the tale. Stack not for flash but for family peace. Golden State hustle, never cease shine. When the work meet the moment right. Golden State hustle, day and night. Yeah. By noon I'm flipping through the ledger line. Small business, symphony and dollar signs. The shop employs 11 from the neighborhood. Every paycheck sign is a payback good. I remember the years when the fridge ran bare. Mama stretching dinners on the wing and prayer. Now I stock the pantry at the church each month. The hustle means nothing if you hoard the lunch. The orchestra swelling like the noonday heat. Lush dark groove for the balance sheet. I take my meetings in the Lowrider's cab. Best conference room that I ever had. Deals on a handshake, Westside notarized. Golden State hustle, Golden State pride. Yeah. Sunset hour and I check the crew. Young apprentice, learning what the elders knew. I teach them margins, like my pops taught me. Profit's just the fruit, the root is integrity. The strings go golden as the day cash out. Another honest hustle, that's what it's about. We load the last pallet as the street lights hum. Tomorrow's another verse of the same sweet drum. I cruise the long way past the orange crate corner. With granddad's ghost, still works the warmer. I tip my brim to the hustle divine. 3 generations on the same incline. The piano close gentle on the evening shift. Golden State hustle, the family gift. Yeah. So when they ask me about the Western dream, I say it's strings and sweat and the faithful team. No lottery magic, no overnight gold. Just decades of mornings and the spirit bold. The state gave sunshine, we supplied the grind. Every palm tree shading it, enterprise in mind. From the orange crates to the chrome today. The hustle is the heritage, come what may. Roll the credits with the orchestra high. Golden State hustle till the well runs dry. Golden State hustle, rise with the sun, rise with the sun. Orchestra playing till the paper's won. Piano break falling on the morning grind. Golden State hustle, state of mind. From the bottom floor to the canyon view. Golden State hustle coming through. Golden State hustle, yeah. Album 3, opening bell, clock in, Westside. The grind is golden. Let's get to work. Sunrise grind. Yeah. The alarm hums soft at the 4:45. Warm whistle synth, bringing day alive. I brew the coffee while the block still snore. First one stirring like the days before. The van warmed up with a gentle purr. Route sheet ready and the plans concur. I like this hour when the world's all mine. Street lights handing off to the sun's design. The marine fog rolling like a tide gone soft. My headlights cutting through the silver loft. Every early morning is a private show. The whistle and the engine and the warm-up glow. First delivery dropping at the bakery door. Sunrise grind, who could ask for more? Sunrise grind, easy does the wheel. Whistle melody in the morning feel. Early bird rolling while the dew still wet. Sunrise grind, the best one yet. Smooth on the throttle, smooth on the mind. Ain't nothing purer than the sunrise grind. The flower market lady wave a dawn salute. Bundles of color in the morning route. The fish truck homie at the dock gate line. We swap the headlines by the harbor sign. It's pre-dawn network of the working crew. Invisible economy, the daylight never knew. I learned this rhythm from my pop's old van. Same route, same nod, same shake of the hand. He told me the secret of the lasting climb. Show up earlier and treat people kind. The whistle synth carry like it's easy hum. A working man's melody second to none. The sun crest gold on the warehouse road. Sunrise grind with the morning glow. Roll easy, roll early, beat the rush. Golden hour quiet, got a working man's hush. Whistle on the breeze and the list to clear. Sunrise grind, the career. Every box delivered is a promise kept. Sunrise grind, while the city slept. Mid-morning, rolling in the route near done. Coffee number 2 in the climbing sun. I cruise the boulevard with the windows free. The baseline walking in the major key. The school kids crossing with the guards' bright vest. I idle patient, no need to press. A horn tap, hello to the corner store man. He saved me a sandwich, that's the standing plan. These little rituals make the route a home. Every stop a stanza in the morning poem. The whistle singing as I sign the sheet. Last package landed on a satisfied street. I park at the bluff for the lunchtime view. Sunrise grind, the mornings do. They asking why I never switch to nights. More pay, less traffic, fewer lights. I tell them the sunrise is my salary too. Watching the city wake up brand new. The first light colors on the windshield glass. The empty boulevards of the early class. She ain't deposited but it paid the soul. The sunrise grind keep a man feel whole. So tomorrow at the 4:45 again. Me and the whistle and the daybreak wind. Sunrise grind, easy does the wheel. With some melody in the morning feel. Early bird rolling while the dew still wet. Sunrise grind, the best one yet. Smooth on the throttle, smooth on the mind. Ain't nothing purer than the sunrise grind. Sunrise grind, yeah. Clocking with the sun. Easy money. Honest done. See you at dawn.
Yeah. Money green interior. Yeah. Second to none. Money green interior, mint condition seats. Talk box bubbling on the funky beats. Cowbell knocking like a cash register ring. Money green interior, do your thing. Velvet emerald glowing in the sun. Money green interior, second to none. Stepped in the showroom on my own success. Emerald upholstery, I must confess. Took me 7 summers of the side job grind to stitch this paradise in the green design. The talk box giggling through the speaker mesh. Funky celebration of the fresh is fresh. Diamond tuck pattern like a money fold. Every seam a story of the saved up gold. The homies slide in with the sunglass grin. Say you feel like sitting where the winning begins. I tell them this interior's a vision board. Manifest is stitching at the work of checkerboard. The cowbell tapping like a teller's drawer. Money green interior, rich decor. Bow in the seats of the emerald dream. Funky bass strutting like a winning team. Shine every stitch of the verdant glow. Money green interior, front row show. Ride with the funk and the freshest taste. Money green interior, never replace. Yeah, now peep the headliner. Money leaf print. Subtle, like a millionaire squint. The dash re-wrapped in the forest tone. Even the cup holders set the throne. I did the install with my own two hands. YouTube University and careful plans. Save $4,000 doing the labor solo. Put the difference in the family's cash flow, yo. The funk bass bouncing off the emerald walls. Like the whole cabin doing money calls. Lil' cousin, ask if the seats are real. I say real as the hustle behind the wheel. Nothing in this ride was a handout token. Money green interior, dreams outspoken. Friday evening and the boulevards alive. The green glow showing through the windows 5. The car club brothers give the slow clap nod. Interior game walking like a fashion squad. But here's the secret in the emerald shine. It ain't about flexing on the borrow line. It's a paid off palace, every inch deserved. A rolling reminder of the cash conserved. I teach the young ones at the detail shop. Make your money work before the money prop. Stack first, stunt later. That's the verse. Keep your interior fresher than your debts. Reverse the talk box singing to the cowbell time. Money green interior, paid in full prime. Last cruise tonight through the strip's bright maze. The emerald cabin, catch the neon blaze. Tomorrow is back to the morning route. That's what the comfort's all about. A working man's lounge on a homeward road. Velvet green therapy for the patient soul. So when you see the glow slide past your block, know the story stitched in every diamond tuck. 7 summers patience in the emerald hue. Money green interior, the dream come true. Money green interior, mint condition seats. Talk box bubbling on the funky beats. Cowbell knocking like a cash register ring. Money green interior, do your thing. Velvet emerald glowing in the sun. Money green interior, second to none. Money green interior, yeah. Paid in full, stitched with pride. Hop in, the funk is fine. Emerald dreams, Westside.
Friday evening, ledger close.
Count it up.
See how the garden grows.
Keisha, sing the tally.
Oh. Count it up, baby, every honest dime. Stack by stack, we beating Father Time. Count it up slow like a Sunday song. Every dollar righteous, every count strong. Ooh, the safe sing sweet. When the work's been true, count it up.
Count it up.
Me and you.
Friday at the kitchen table, lamp like gold. Receipts in the shoebox like the elders told. Me and my lady with the calculator hump. Counting up the weekend where the blessings from. The shop did good and the side gig too.
A little for the savings, a little for the crew. She write the numbers in a tidy hand. She financial officer, the family brand.
We learned this ritual from my grandma's house. Money counted open, never hid like a mouse. Transparency keeping the household sweet. Every dollar visible from head to feet. The bass groove warmly like the adding machine.
Count it up, Friday.
Family routine.
Count every quarter of the honest grind. Stack with the future generations in mind. Split for the savings in the rainy day. Count it up together, that's the way. When the numbers and the values match, count it up. The family batch.
First 100 saved, went to fix the brakes. Second to the cousin for a bar exam stakes. The ledger of a family is a love letter long. Every entry humming its own little song. We ain't rich by the magazine's lens, but the lights stay on and the table extends.
Sunday dinners feeding whoever knock. That's dividends, paying round the clock.
Keisha hum the total like a gospel note. The week's hard work in the figures she wrote. We kiss on the decimal, laugh at the lean. Best accounting team the block ever seen. The funk bass walking through the kitchen wall.
Count it up, Friday.
The family farm.
I sing the numbers cause the numbers sing. Every honest dollar got a wedding ring. Married to the sweat that my baby gave. Count it up, proud, count it up, Bray. We've been counting pennies since the studio days. Now the shoebox heavy and the garden pays, but the songs stay humble like the first lean year. Count it up, baby, the harvest here.
Now the young couple next door stop by, asked how we make the budget fly. We showed them the shoebox and the Friday right. No magic, just the math done right. Pay the future first and the present's neat. Let the flash wait last, that's the family creed. They left with a notebook and a starter plan. Another counting couple in the promised land. The groove rolls smooth like a balance sheet clean. Generational wealth on the Westside scene. It started with a table and a lamplight glow. Count it up Friday, watch the garden grow.
And when the baby's grown with their own shoebox, we'll know the lesson roll like a paradox. Count it up, baby, every honest dime. Stack by stack, we beating for the time. Count it up slow like a Sunday song. Every dollar righteous, every count strong. Ooh, the safe sing sweet. When the work's been true, count it up.
Count it up.
Me and you. Count it up.
Yeah.
Count it up. Count it up.
Friday night.
Lamplight gold.
Honest numbers.
Never get old.
Good night.
Count it up.
Yeah. Yeah, they poured the pressure on my zip code thick. Underfunded schools and the system's trick. Liquor on the corner, but the bank withdrew. Food desert dinners in the bus pass blues. But pressure makes payment hit a hard truth slam. We laid our own road where the city said scram. I watched my mama work a double shift spine. Built her own daycare by 99. The block pool pennies for the permit fees. Turned a condemned duplex to a place for keys. The dark bass pounding like the jackhammer crew. We paid with the pressure that they put us through. Every crack they gave us, we fill with grit. Pressure makes pavement. Walk on it. Pressure makes pavement hard and true. Every road they denied us, we broke through. Heavy bass stomping like the steamroller's drum. Pressure makes pavement. Watch us come. They dropped away, and we made it a base. Pressure makes pavement all over this place. Yeah. The red line maps from the decades past. Drew a noose round the hood, built to last. But grandpa bought the corner lot anyway. Cash in the coffee can. Day by day, they denied the loan, so we made our own. Credit union rising from a church of stone. Brick by brick with the deacon's crew. Black on, brown on, the whole block grew. That's the pavement story they don't teach in class. How the pressure cook hood made diamonds from glass. I rode these streets that my elders laid. Every smooth mile is a debt repaid. The hard drums knocking like the elders will. Pressure makes pavement. Rolling still, stomp, stomp. On the road that the struggle built. On the asphalt of the elders quilt. Every setback to a stepping stone. Pressure makes pavement. Hard earned and grown. March where they told us there will be no way. Pressure makes pavement. Every day. Yeah, now the developer circling with the buyout grant. Same blocks they abandoned now, everybody wins. We organize the tenants and we read the fine print. Community land trust, that's the new blueprint. The pressure never stops, it just changes suit. From the red line pen to the buyout loop. But we learned the game from the generations prior. Hold the soil steady when the stakes get higher. The youth committee running the petition drive. 80-year-old wisdom keeping strategy alive. The base hit harder when the unity locks. Pressure makes pavement on the auction blocks. They thought the squeeze would make us up and run. We pour foundations in the morning sun. So here's the anthem for the pressure zones. Turn away to roads and the grief to stones. Whatever they withhold become the source. Build the bank, the school, the rolling force. My Chevy glide smooth on the streets we own. Every smooth rotation on the seeds we've sown. The pressure keep coming like the ocean tide. But the pavement we made is the Westside pride. Hard times to see, man. Hope the rebar still. Pressure makes pavement, and the pavement's real. Pressure makes pavement hard and true. Every road they denied us, we broke through. Heavy bass stomping like the steamroller's drum. Pressure makes pavement, watch us come. They dropped away, and
and we made it a base.
Pressure makes pavement,
All over this place.
Pressure makes pavement. Built by the press, owned by the proud. Roll on the roads we made. Westside, hold it down.
Patience pays, baby. Slow motion paper, watch it grow. Lean back. I move my money like I move my ride. Slow motion, easy with the long view eyes. No lottery fever, no overnight pop. Just compound interest at the corner shop. The syrup thick baseline match my plan. Drip by drip in the savings can. The homies chase the quick flip flame. I tend my garden, ain't no shame. $20 Tuesday since 98. Auto deposit never tempt the fate. Now the oak tree shading with the acorn new. Slow motion paper getting bigger too. I cruise the boulevard with a quiet grin. The race go long and the patient wins. Slow motion paper, let it stack and breathe. Hypnotic groove in the money trees. No rush, no gamble, just a steady growth. Slow motion paper, moving calm and slow. The tortoise in the Chevy with the long game smile. Slow motion paper, mile after mile.
Yeah, my barber asked me about the market spike. I said I don't surf waves, I ride the bike. Steady pedaling through the boom and bust. Index and chill in the long arc trucks. The conversation float like the baseline do. Easy wisdom in the barber's pew. Young hustler in the next chair lean. Says slow money sound like a boring scene. I laugh real easy with the cape still on. Boring's the engine that the flash sleep on. Excitement's expensive, peace is wealth. The slow groove, better for the heart and health. He not real thoughtful at the mirror's view. Slow motion paper, planting seeds anew. Stack slow, stress less, let the rhythm ride. Hypnotic bass like a rising tide. Small streams run into a river wide. Slow motion paper, Westside pride. The flash burn fast, but the patient glow. Slow motion paper, watch it grow. 15 years back, I skipped the rim upgrade. Put the difference in the boring trade. The homies clowned at the stock, still spokes. Now the dividends covering the family strokes. Grandma's wheelchair ramping the nephew's books. The quiet portfolio with the long-term looks. I still grow, original, polished, clean. The realest flex is a balance of rain. The bass roll lazy, like a Sunday stream. Slow motion paper, the patient dream. I teach the block kids with a chessboard game. Pawns move slow, but they crown the same. Every small move steady, make the end game strong. Slow motion paper, all life long. Now the sunset golden on my paid off porch. The slow flame burning like a steady torch. No yacht, no headlines, no millionaire pose. Just options and time in a yard of rows. The young ones ask what the secret was. I point at the calendar, that's the buzz. Time in the market, time on the block. Time with the family, beat the clock. The syrup grew fading like the evening sun. Slow motion paper, the race well run. Slow motion paper, let it stack and breathe. Hypnotic groove in the money trees. No rush, no gamble, just a steady grow. Slow motion paper, moving calm and slow. The tortoise in the Chevy with the long game smile. Slow motion paper, mile after mile. Slow motion paper, yeah. Drip by drip, by drip, by drip, year by year. The patient garden grow. Lean back, let it grow.
let it grow.
Yeah. 10 toes down. 10 toes down on the pavement hot. Loyal to the soil, give it all I got. Choppy flow marching like a drill sergeant's call. 10 toes down. Never fall, never fall. Stand on my word like a monument stone. 10 toes down. Hold my own. Yeah, I plant my stance where my granddaddy stood. Same corner soil, same neighborhood. The office came waving with the relocation pitch. Sell the family lot in the suburbs, get rich. But loyalty don't liquidate, hear me clear. The roots run deeper than the market year. I rebuilt the porch where the termites want. Repainted the trim like a faithful son. The block need anchors when the storms blow through. 10 toes planted, that's the hard to choose. The militant cadence of a man who stayed. Why the easy money tried to pull away? My word is the deed and the deed is mine. 10 toes down on the family line. Stand firm, stand tall when the wind get loud. 10 toes down, make the elders proud. Choppy and hard like the truth we talk. Loyalty written in the sidewalk chalk. When the whole world wobble, be the steady ground. 10 toes down. Hold it down, hold it down, hold it down. My partner took the buyout, moved coast away. Calls me every winter like he lost his way. Says the new town pretty, but it got no post. Nobody know his name in the quiet insults. I ain't judge the move, every man chooses road. But me, I'm the keeper of the home soil code. I coach the pee-wees on the field we save. Pour the same concrete that my elders paved. When the young ones wave on the leave a state. I show 'em what a rooted life can pay. Not in the digits, but the daps in the trust. Standing ovations at the barbecue dust. The hard drum stomping like a century's boom. 10 toes down on the family road. The recession came knocking like a wrecking crew. Half the block shut it. When the jobs fell through, I held the line with repair shop keys. Took payment and promises and barter fees. Fixed the church van free for the food bank run. Kept the breakdown families from coming undone. That's the duty written in the state book creed. The rooted man answered to the rooted need. And when the recovery finally bloomed the street, the ones who stayed had the trust complete. Now the block runs strong on the loyalty grid. Every stand in business cause somebody did what I did. What the elders taught. 10 toes down, never bought. So measure a man by his planted feet. Not the zip codes he collect like a trading sheet. I'll be on his corner when the gray take hold. Same porch, same coat, same soul. The city skyline keep its changing game, but the corner host steady in the family name. And when they lay me down in the home soil deep, 10 toes pointed where the roots run steep. The legacy simple and the lesson loud. Stay true, stay rooted, make your people proud. 10 toes down on the pavement hot. Loyal to the soil, give it all I got. Choppy flow marching like a drill sergeant's call. 10 toes down. Never fold, never fall. Stand on my word like a monument stone. 10 toes down. Hold my own. 10 toes down, yeah. Same corner, same code. Forever rooted, Westside soil. Hold strong.
Hey, hey.
Marble and concrete.
Yeah, I do my business in the marble halls and drive back home with a concrete cause. Two worlds balanced on the wood grain wheel. Boardroom polishing the block born steel. My diction shifts smooth like an auto box. Eloquent code switch paradox. The suits respect the numbers I present. The corners respect where my weekend spent. I never let the marble make me forget the curve.
Never let the concrete dull my word. The articulate hustle of a double life. Translating worlds like a bilingual scribe. The polished baseline walk the wire with me. Marble and concrete.
My degree.
Marble and concrete.
Both sides true.
Polished flow rolling where the worlds come through. From the gloss of the towers to the curbs, plain speech. Marble and concrete. Each to each. Shanice sing the bridge where the two roads meet. Marble and concrete. concrete.
Smooth and street. Monday, I'm presenting to the glass wall board. Quarterly figures that the team can afford. Friday, I'm translating at the rec center mass, teaching contract language to the small biz class. The same vocabulary, different dress. Knowledge be the bridge over the wealth gap stress. I bring the marble methods to the concrete needs. Grant applications in the title deeds. And I bring the concrete wisdom to the marble floor. The grip perspective that the suits ignore. Both rooms get richer when the bridge holds strong. The elegant hustler belonging along. The smooth keys gliding like a diplomat's pen. Marble and concrete, both my friends. I seen them walk the lobby in the Taylor Gray. Then coach the Little League the very same day. The same warm honor in the double scene. The realest gentleman, the blocks are seen. Singing for the bridges with a foot each side. Who carry whole communities on the ride. Don't drop either world, baby, hold them tight.
Marble and concrete in the same street light. Walk smooth through the towers, roll out through the hood.
Same heart in the engine.
Understood, polished and rooted, the double art.
Marble and concrete,
never apart. Bring the wealth of one to the other's need. Marble and concrete,
plant the seed. The young ones ask me which world is real. I say both hands needed on the balance wheel. The marble teach systems in the scale of things. The concrete teach loyalty and what struggle brings. Lose the textbook and the lessons have a man fully fluent. Walk the double path. So I host the workshops in the marble suite and bring the interns from my home base street.
Watching code switch better than I ever did. The next generation of the bridge built kid. The smooth flow closing like a deal done right. Marble and concrete in the evening light. My Chevy parked between the tower and the curve. The elegant proof of the double word. Marble and concrete,
both sides true.
polished flow rolling where the worlds come through. From the gloss of the towers to the curb's plain speech. Marble and concrete, each to each. Shanice sing the bridge where the two roads meet. Marble and concrete,
Smooth and street.
marble and concrete.
Yeah,
Two worlds, one heart.
keep the bridge open
Smooth and street.
forever. Check the stars, check the streets. Hustler's horoscope on the deep funk beats. What the signs say tonight. Yeah. Auntie Marie read palms on the porch at dusk. Set my lifeline long with the workman's crust. The whistle synth drifting like a fortune teller's hum. She predicted the shop before the shop had come. I don't bet on planets, I bet on plans. But I love how she read my calloused hand. She said the stars just mirror what the heart commit. Your horoscope's written by the work, that's it. Mercury retrograde on Mercury fine. The van's still loading at the 8:45. But I keep a wisdom in the sun visor flat. A little porch magic on the workday map. The deep funk rolling like a crystal ball. Hustler's horoscope, hustle through it all. Oh, hustler's horoscope, what the day gon' bring. Whatever the stars say, the word is same. Deep funk grooving through the zodiac. Yeah. Hustler's horoscope on the money track. Read your future in your callous line. Hustler's horoscope, right born signs. The morning paper got the star chart printed next to the markets where the money's minted. I read them both with my coffee black. One say risk, one say hold back. I chuckle easy cause the truth is plain. The best predictor is the sweat you train. But the crew love checking what the cosmos vote. Tiny won't haul on an eclipse tape, no. We let them have it, every crew got lore. Superstition spice up the daily chore. The funk bass watching like a patient sage. Every day's fortune written page by page. By the evening tally, all the signs agree. The hardest workers got the best decree. Stars above, streets below. The hustle hustler's fortune in the seeds you sow. Keep from prophecy, steady and true. What you put in the soil come back to you. Moon or no moon, the route get run. Hustler's horoscope, second to none. Auntie Marie passed in the winter frost. The porch went quiet and the cards got lost. But spring came round and the granddaughter May set the table back up on a Saturday. Now she read the palms with the same warm eye and add some bookkeeping on the side. I get my reading every season's turn, more for the ritual than the stars concerned. She held my palm and laughed outright, said the lifeline deeper, the shop doing right. The whistle sits singing through the porch's shade. Some traditions better never fade. The horoscope simple when the heart is sure. Work hard, love hard, keep the motives pure. So here's my forecast for the week ahead. Early risings and the family fair. A chance of blessings with the effort pour. Long-term outlook better than before. Whatever your sign, leaning to the grind. The constellations favor the committed kind. I rode the boulevard with the moon roof wide. Stars and street lights on the same divide. Both of them shining on the hustler's path. Hustler's horoscope. Do the math. Hustler's horoscope. What the day gon' bring, whatever the stars say. The workers sing, deep funk grooving through the zodiac. Hustler's horoscope on the money track. Read your future in your callous line. Hustler's horoscope, grind born sign. Hustler's horoscope, yeah. Forecast, golden for Auntie Marie and the porch light readers. The stars favor the steady. $11 p.m. Punch the clock. Night shift sermon for the graveyard block. Yeah. The warehouse lights hum a fluorescent psalm. Forklift choir in the midnight calm. I preach my sermon to the pallet rolls. The gospel of the hours that nobody knows. The deep bass crawling like the conveyor track. Heavy on the shoulders, heavy on the back. The day crew sleeping while we move the freight. Invisible engines of the city's plate. My pops did 30 on this very floor. His hard hat hanging by the break room door. I touch it every shift like a relic blessed. Night shift, dynasty, no rest. The dark synth moaning through the loading bay. Night shift sermon till the break of day. Night shift sermon, hear the graveyard hymn. Deep bass rolling while the lights stay dim. We keep the world stopped while the world's asleep. Night shift sermon, the watch we keep. Heavy eyes, heavy low, heavy pride. Night shift sermon, Westside. Lunch break at 3 when the moon sit high. Tailgate dinners under sodium sky. Maria passed tamales from a cooler stash. Big Joe talking about his daughter's graduation bash. This congregation of the upside down clock. Doctors, kids, and dreamers from every block. We trade our daylight for the family's bread. Sacrificial hours that are seldom said. I see the rookie fading by the 4th hour wall. I slide on my thermos, that's protocol. The night shift watch over its own kind. Brotherhood written in the overtime. The bass roll heavy like the freight we climb. Night shift sermon, one shift at a time. Punch in, hold strong, the dark hours long. The graveyard family sing the silent song. Every box we move is a promise kept. Night shift sermon while the city slept. Honor to the workers of the moonlit trade. Night shift sermon, the dues we pay. Some nights the weight get philosophical. The empty highways look impossible. I think of all the lives my labor feed. The morning shelf stock for the stranger's need. There's a ministry in the unseen work. A quiet dignity behind the smirk. The world look down on the graveyard man till the supply chain stutter and they understand. We the secret skeleton of the daylight show. The roots unseen that let the branches grow. I stand up taller when the shift bell near. 8 hours of sermon, conscience clear. The dark sink easy as the wind windows bright, night shift sermon, fade to day. 6 a.m. in the sun clock in. I pass the day crew with the weary grin. The torch exchange at the time clock shrine. 2 congregations, 1 assembly line. I drive home slow against the traffic flood. Lowrider humming through my tired blood. The kids waving sleepy from the breakfast glass. Daddy's home from the midnight mass. I sleep while the world run loud and bright, then rise again for the sermon night.
Night shift sermon,
Hear the graveyard hymn,
deep bass rolling,
while the lights stay dim.
we keep the world stocked.
While the world's asleep,
Night shift sermon,
the watch we keep.
heavy eyes,
Heavy low,
heavy pride. Night shift sermon,
Westside. Night shift sermon, yeah. For the graveyard, congregations everywhere. Punch out, rest up, same pulpit. Tomorrow night,
yeah. Every hustle got a ledger. Profit and loss, yeah. The real accountant. Listen close. The fast lane offered me a shortcut once. Quick paper rising like a magic month. My man Renzo took it, bought the chrome and ice. The block applauded, but I checked the price. The slow bass morning like a audit done. Renzo's profit melted with the morning sun. 18 months later, state issue blues. His daughter's birthday's coming through the visiting room view. That's the lost column they don't advertise. The compound interest in the mother's eyes. I wrote it all down in my ledger book. The hustle's full statement, take a look. Profit and loss in the street like glow. The realest accountant at the corners know. Profit and loss, run the numbers slow. What the fast lane costs, the books gon' show. Heavy bass tally in the lives we knew. Profit and loss, the audit true. Count what you gain and count what you bleed. Profit and loss, take heed. Take heed. I chose the long ledger, the legitimate climb. Small margins stacked on the backbone of time. Some quarters I posted, a flat broke line. Ate the loss quiet, kept the soul in fine. The homies with the fast books flashed for a spell. Most of them audited by the county cell. The dark synth humming like a fiscal ghost. The streets collect from the ones who boast. But check my decade on the honest grind. The shop, the house, the peace of mind. No asset seizure in my future's path. No midnight knocks, disturbing the math. The slow, heavy bass, like a vault door swing. Profit and loss, the long run king. Balance the books, with your conscience clear. Every shortcut got a debt severe. Slow money cleaner than the fast money's cost. Run your life like a profit and loss. The streets keep records that the courts can't read. Profit and loss, plant the right seed. Renzo came home on a great spring day. I picked him up in the honest Chevy, okay. He looked at the shop with the watery eye. Said you balanced it right, and I don't know why. I told him the why, it's the daughter he missed. The birthday's absent from the profit list. We put him on payroll that very week. Inventory manager, turning his cheek. Now we run the numbers with a converter's fire. Teaches the young ones what the fast lane's higher. His testimony sharper than my verses be. A living audit of the shortcut fee. The dice roll heavy like a second chance. Profit and loss, the redemption dance. So run your statements every quiet night. Assets, your people, your name, your sight. Liabilities, the corners that you cut for speed. The trust you spent, and the warnings unheeded. The net worth real is the sleep you want. The dinner table full, and the kids full grown. I close my ledger with a gratitude pen. The long ways profits compounding again. And to the young accountants of the boulevard, keep your books honest, keep your heart unscarred. Profit and loss, run the numbers slow. What the fast lane costs, the books gon' show. Heavy bass tally in the lives we knew. Profit and loss, the audit true. Count what you gain and count what you bleed.
Profit and loss. Take heed. Profit and loss. Profit and loss. The realest spreadsheet in the city. Balance it right. For Renzo. For the daughters. For the long way home. Pop the cork easy. Don't scratch the paint. Champagne on the hood. Give thanks. Monique sing the toast. Champagne on the hood, baby, raise it high. Bubbles catching starlight in the velvet sky. 10 years of grinding for a night like this. Champagne on the hood, silly with a kiss. Toast to the journey and the roads we choose. Champagne on the hood, we cannot lose. Yeah, the lease got signed on the second store. Same brand growing like the dreams of y'all. We park on the bluff with the skyline spread. Plastic cups, real champagne, enough said. Monique laughing with her heels kicked off. The city lights twinkling like a payday's cost. I lean on the fender of the faithful ride. The same old Chevy from the lean year tide. She seen the rhyming days in the boardroom wins. Most loyal witness of the discipline. The bouncy groove playing from the door, speakers warm. A private party in the midnight calm. We toast to failures, cause they taught the most. Champagne on the hood, Westside toast. Raise a cup to the lean years gone, to the early mornings in the doubt outworn. Bubbles rising like the dreams we kept. Champagne on the hood, the promise met. Toast slow, love long, shine bright. Champagne on the hood tonight. Yeah, remember the first toast, dollar store sparkling. Parking lot celebration when the loan came barking. We swore that someday it'd be the real label. When the business stood sturdy on its own four table. Now the bubbles rise golden as the streetlight beam. Inflation proof joy of a deferred dream. But check the constant in the photograph line. Same two dreamers in the same chrome shine. The Chevy I witnessed through every chapter's arc. From the dollar store fizz to the top shelf spark. Monique hum the melody she made that night. Same tune, richer in the new moonlight. The groove roll easy like the years done sweet. Champagne on the hood, the journey complete. Yeah, I remember counting quarters for the laundry spin. I'm watching my baby in the world he win. But the diamond that I treasure ain't the one I wear. It's the man who kept his promise through the thick and rare. So I sing to the bubbles in the chrome below. Every sip of memory, every note of glow. The hood still warm from the homeward ride. Champagne on the hood, love verified. Last pour rising, and I make the speech to the block that raised us in the stars and reach. To Renzo running inventory straight. To Auntie Marie at the heaven's gate. To the night shift soldiers in the sunrise cruise. To everybody grinding with the pay them dues. The empire humble, but the empire ours. Built brick by brick through the graveyard hours. We kept the bottle for the trophy shelf. Another milestone toasted in the moonlit wealth. Monique slide close as the last song played. Slow dance shadows on the chrome's display. The night roll gentle like the bubbles fade. Champagne on the hood, the toast we made. Champagne on the hood, baby, raise it high, ride it high. Bubbles catching starlight in the velvet sky. 10 years of grinding for a night like this. Champagne on the hood, silly with a kiss. Ooh, toast to the journey and the roads we choose. Champagne on the hood, we cannot lose. Champagne on the hood, yeah. To the next 10 years. Same bluff, same chrome, same us. Cheers. Westside.
Yeah. Empire of asphalt. Yeah. Empire of asphalt. Crew stand tall. Since that pounding through the city sprawl. Every block we honor is a province. One empire asphalt under western sun. Formation heavy like a royal guard. Empire of Asphalt Boulevard. Yeah, the crew assembled at the car wash throne. 6 businesses strong from the seeds we'd sown. Tiny got the body shop, Rich the parts store. Smoke run the detail, bay profits pour. Ace the upholstery king of the county line. And me coordinating the whole design. We ain't no cartel, we a commerce ring. Legitimate empire where the register sing. The sim stab marching like our quarterly stride. 6 storefronts standing with the doors open wide. Each one hiring from the home base streets. Empire Asphalt with the payroll receipts. The double trap chorus when we make the round. 6 kings patrolling the commercial grounds. Build the empire, brick and dream. Crew formation like a championship team. Every storefront flag a territory serve. Empire of Asphalt, well deserved. Roll deep, stand proud. Lift as we climb. Empire of Asphalt, one block at a time. The bank used to laugh at the loan requests. Now they caught the empire with the interest fest. We pulled our credit like the elders taught. Cooperative lending when the banks would not. The first shot struggle, but the crew held tight. Cross promotion, keeping every register right. Get your paint, your tires, get your seats from Ace. Package deal, economics all over the place. The model spread to the next block's over. Barbershop coalitions and the food truck rover. We wrote the playbook in the spiral pad. Now the Chamber of Commerce want the formula bad. The sim staff booming like a merger bell. Empire of Asphalt, built to excel. Saturday summit at the original wash. 6 owners planning with the family squash. Agenda item 1, the scholarship fund. 4 kids to college since the program begun. Item 2, the venture for the vacant lot. A trade school annex. Blueprints hot, we vote by. Show of the calloused hands. Democracy of the self-made clans. The young entrepreneurs pitch their dreams at 3. Seed money flowing like a family tree. One girl's candle business got the full green light. Empire expanding by the porch lamp night. The bass hit proud like a gavel of gold. Empire of Asphalt, watch it unfold. That's what empire means to me. Not domination, but the canopy. A shade structure built from the struggle's wood, covering the dreams of the neighborhood. Every storefront light is a watchtower warm, keeping the corner safe from the economic storm. And when the 6 of us roll the stripping line, 6 engines humming the anthem fine. It ain't a flex, it's a visible proof. The block can build its own bulletproof. The formation rolling till the wheels retire. Empire of Asphalt, never expire. Empire of Asphalt, crew stand tall. Since stab pounding through the city sprawl. Every block we honor is a province. One Empire Asphalt under western sun. Formation heavy like a royal guard. Empire of Asphalt Boulevard. Empire of Asphalt. Yeah. 6 kings, 1 code. Build, higher, lift, repeat. Westside Empire complete. Yeah. Yeah. Fast lane scholars with the dense rhyme load. Intellectual horsepower on the boulevard road. Quick flow flipping like a textbook page. Fast lane scholars setting the stage. Brains and bass in the same machine. Fast lane scholars, yeah. Sharp and clean. I read the manuals like the prophets read scrolls. Engineering theory in the engine's bows. The fast flow mirrors my study pace. Triple time learning in the marketplace. I took the night classes while I ran the route. Associates, bachelors, figured it out. The professor smirked at the Lowrider man. To my thermodynamics, ace the plan. Knowledge is the nitrous in the hustle's tank. Every book devoured is a deposit bank. I tutor the homies at the shop's back room. Calculus and camshafts in the same classroom. The dense rhymes spitting like a lecture in heat. Fast lane scholars, take a seat. Study fast, ride smart, the formula's plain. Horsepower, nothing without the brain. Books in the trunk and the bars precise. Fast lane scholars, pay the knowledge price.
degrees in torque in the same garage. Fast lane scholars, full barrage, full barrage. My cousin Lena crushed the bar exam, first attorney risen from the family fam. She drafted the contracts for the empire's growth, legal architecture. I'm quoting her oath. The block applauded at her swearing in, louder than a hop contest win. We celebrate the scholars like we celebrate chrome. Both of them proof of the discipline home. The young ones see it in the pattern clicks. On the road posters by the Lowrider pics. The coach's evolution in the double frame. Scholarship and craftsmanship, the same campaign. My flow accelerate like a grade point climb. Fast lane scholars every time. The shop sponsor robotics at the local high. Kids building hydraulics that defy the eye. They program the switches with a laptop's grace. Old school culture in a new school race. I judge the showcase with a builder's pride. Stemming low riding side by side. One kid's essay got the scholarship nod. Wrote about his grandpa in the spray gun guide. How the patience of pain taught the physics of flow. The committee was weak and I told you so. The dance bars stacking like the credits earned. Fast lane scholars, the table turn. From remedial labels to the dean's list run. The Westside intellect second to none. So here's the curriculum of the boulevard. Discipline, curiosity, work twice as hard. Read everything, question the rest. Let your mind be the engine that outruns the test. I rolled to the library in the candy shine, returning the volumes right on time. The librarian smile at the chrome outside. Education and elegance unified. The fast flow closing like a thesis tie. Fast lane scholars, future bright. Fast lane scholars with the dense rhyme load. Intellectual horsepower on the boulevard road. Quick flow flipping like a textbook page. Fast lane scholars setting the stage. Brains and bass in the same machine. Fast lane scholars, sharp and clean. Sharp and clean. Fast lane scholars, class dismissed. Homework, dream bigger. Same library, next week. Westside intelligence. Peace.
Yeah. Clock say go home. Yeah. Hands say stay. Overtime. The hard way. Rapid 5 weekday, double shift heat. The rent jump 30 and the margins deplete. I grab the overtime like a lifeline rope. Extra hours buying with the wages can't cope. The hard kick pounding like the time clock slam. 60-hour soldier, that's who I am. My knuckles barking from the wrench's bite. But the daughter's brace is getting paid tonight. I spit it fast cause the hours run faster. Chasing every minute like a sprint lap master. The young bucks ask why I push so grim. I show them the photo on the toolbox rim. 3 smiles depending on the extra grind. Overtime warrior, you know the kind. Overtime, punch it in, punch it out. Rapid flow running what the grind's about. When the regular hours leave the table like overtime. Soldiers working through the night. Hard kick, hard snare, harder will. Overtime, time to kill. Saturday morning, most cats sleep. I'm flipping the side job for the freelance key break job tune up. The driveway clinic, neighborhood mechanic, no gimmick in it. The cash flow honest and the price is fair. Half the rate of the dealer's chair. By noon, I'm dipping to the swap meet stand, slinging referred parts with my own 2 hands. The hustle's a relay and I run each leg. First one grinding, last one to bag. The gritty verses match the gritty math. Every extra dollar got an extra path. One for the braces, one for the fun. Overtime missions, never outrun. Stack the hours when the hours pay. Hustle harder when the times get gray. No shame in the sweat, no shame in the grind. Overtime kings never fall behind. The clock's a weapon when you swing it right. Overtime, day and night. But peep the lesson in the 4th week wall. My body sent invoices, aching calls. The wife sat me down with the calendar math. Said the braces don't need a broke down dad. So I learned the limit of the grind's domain. Rest is a budget line, not a stain. Now I cap the overtime, insane degrees. Trade some hustle hours for the family piece. Sunday sacred at the dinner table now. The rapid flow ease to a family vow. Balance the engine or the engine blow. That's the the realest verse of the overtime flow. The hard drum soften when the family near. Overtime soldier, but the home front's here. Soda, every grinder with the double shift eyes. Stack your hours, but be twice as wide. The money replaceable, the moments ain't. Don't let the hustle paint over the same. I still take the overtime when the need is true, but the braces came off and the smile came through. Worth every hour of the graveyard pace, but worth more the dinners that I didn't waste. The clock keep ticking and I pick my rounds. Overtime veterans, solid ground. Overtime, punch it in, punch it out. Rapid flow, running what the grind's about. When the regular hours lead the table like overtime. Soldiers working through the night. Hard kick, hard snare, harder will. Overtime, time to kill. Overtime, yeah, grind hard, rest smart. For the double shift families, clock out, go home, hug 'em. The deepest rivers run silent. Quiet money, no flash, all fact. You never clock in at the hardware store. Flannel and work boots, nothing more. But Mr. Howard on the strip mall block, 40 years, a quiet stock. He taught me the doctrine on a Tuesday slow while we loaded my flatbed with the paint shop cargo. Said loud money beg for the spotlight's tax. Quiet money grow behind the modest acts. The deep funk bass like a vault slow door. Wealth that whispers got the deeper flow. No designer logos on his weather cap, but 3 generations on his funded map. I drove home, humble with the lessons. Wait. Quiet money, the master's game. Quiet money, deep and low. Smooth funk rolling where the wise ones go. No flash, no flex, just a long-term hold. Quiet money, silent gold. The loudest pockets often echo thin. Quiet money, let the deep funk in. I applied the doctrine to the empire's frame. Modest storefronts with the boring name. The flashy competitors lease the chrome facade. We own our buildings. Thank the quiet God, the profit margin live in the unseen line. The paid off mortgage and the no debt shine. My Chevy candy, but my budget plain. That one indulgence, the rest restrained. The funk rolls smooth like a ledger clean. The richest cats the block has never seen. Mrs. Jen at the laundry, 40 units strong. Deacon Ray with the duplexes all along. The quiet portfolio of the working class, built brick by brick while the flash cars pass. Hold it down low where the wise wealth lives. Deep bass humming what the patience gives. Stacking the silence, growing the calm. Quiet money like a healing balm. When the storms come loud, the quiet stay. Quiet money, across the Westside land. The recession hit and the loud went first. Lee's dreams popping like a bubble burst. But the quiet network barely swayed. Reserves and ownership, the storm-proof grade. We opened our doors to the flashy that fell. Taught the doctrine in the lean time spell. No shame, no bloating, just a spreadsheet truth. Quiet money got the deepest root. Mr. Howard passed that following spring. The funeral modest like it's everything. But the will read out like a city's plan. Trusts and scholarships across the land. The quiet thunder of a life well kept. The whole block wealthy from the seeds he stepped. So measure wealth by the sleep you get. The mortgage burned and the zero debt. The kids' tuition in the safe account. The help you gave that you don't recount. I roll the boulevard with the windows low. Just a deep funk coming soft and slow. The candy paint's my only loud. Everything else quiet and proud. When they wonder how the empire stand. Quiet money, the silent hand. Quiet money, deep and low. Smooth funk rolling where the wise ones go. No flash, no flex, just a long-term hold. Quiet money, silent gold. The loudest pockets often echo thin. Quiet money, let the deep funk
in. Quiet money, yeah. For Mr. Howard and the silent builders, the deepest rivers run silent. The day cash out in amber and rose. Sunset dividends, the richest of those. Yeah, breathe it in. Friday evening on the harbor's rim, the week's last light on the water skin. I parked the Chevy where the railing been. Watch the golden market pay its dividend. The whistle sent drifting like a yacht, slow sail. Every sunset watcher got their own detail. The jogger pausing with her earbuds out. The fishermen nodding at the colors cloud. This payout's equal for the rich and lean. The most democratic profit ever seen. I clock these moments like a portfolio. Sunset dividends in the evening's glow. The grind gave plenty but the sky give more. Wealth on the water in the western shore. Sunset dividends, cash the golden ray. The richest return at the end of the day. Whistle on the breeze in the amber tide. Sunset dividends, Westside, no broker needed for the evening's pay. Sunset dividends every day. Hey, hey. I built the empire and I stacked the quiet, but the best returns never need a diet. The granddaughters giggle on the carousel. The Sunday gumbo and the family's well. I miss some sunsets in the building years. Traded amber hours for the venture gears. No regrets but a recalibration. Now the evening skies are standing reservation. The whistle humming like a wealth advisor wise. Diversify the joy, the elders prize. Money in the bank, in the sky, in the soul. The balanced portfolio of a life made whole. The amber deepen as the sun lean low. Sunset dividends, the steady flow. Collect the colors at the close of trade. The sky paid generous when the work been made. Slow ride home through the golden rain. Sunset dividend, no loss, all gain. Every evening watcher is a shareholder true. Sunset dividends, me and you. The old crew gather at the bluff tonight. Long chairs angled at the fading light. We talk a little business but it drift away. The sky negotiate a better play. Tiny point out where the pelicans glide. Rich recall his pops at the ocean side. The conversation softened with the amber's hue. Old friends blanking with the years accrue. This is the boardroom of the second act. Sunset committee with the standing pack. Whoever still rolling come the Friday glow. Post up, shut up, watch the show. The whistle send closing like a treasury hymn. Sunset dividends filled to the brim. So here's my advice for the portfolio young. Chase the bag but keep a sunset hum. Schedule the amber like a client call. The skies compound, interest beat them all. One day the empire passed to other hands, but the sunset stay in the family plans. I taught the grandkids the dividends way. Show up west at the end of the day. The golden hour settle and the night roll in. Sunset dividends, everybody wins. Sunset dividends, cash the golden ray. The richest return at the end of the day. Whistle on the breeze in the amber tide. Sunset dividends, Westside, no broker needed for the evening's pay. Sunset dividends every day. Sunset dividends, yeah. Compounding daily, never taxed. Same bluff tomorrow. Westside Gold. Good night.
Crown the West, raise the bass
to the sky. Every honest hustler got a crown on tie. From the sunrise routes to the sunset gold. Crown the West, the story told. 18 anthems, and the empire blessed. Stand up, Westside, crown the West. The album closing like a ledger, right? Every track a deposit in the catalog's height. From the Golden State hustle to the dividends west. 18 chapters of the grind express. I rode the morning with the whistles him. Counted up the Fridays with the lamplight dim. Pressed the pavement when the pressure poured. Stack the quiet money, praise the Lord. The empire standing on the asphalt spine. 6 storefronts humming in the cruiser line. The bass swell mighty like a closing bell. The West got stories that the world should tell. And I'm just a narrator with the chrome line pen. I crown the West again and again. Lift the crown for the workers of the Golden State. For the night shift soldiers and the ones who wait. For the counting couples and the scholars fast. Crown the West, built to last. The hustle's a heritage, the prize, the proof. Crown the West, raise the roof. Yeah, this crown ain't jewels, it's a sunrise route. It's the shoebox ledger, that's what it's about. It's Renzo's redemption in the trade school doors. Mr. Howard's blessings on the strip mall floors. The crown is Auntie Marie's porch like cards. Maria's tamales in the warehouse yards. Every verse I wrote on this golden ride was a coronation of the Westside stride. The young ones rising with the dance rhyme books. The painters and the planners in the hop contest hooks. I pass the crown forward like the elders did. To every bus stop dreamer and the garage bound kid. The bass roll wriggle through the boulevard air. Crown the West, beyond compare. Tonight the crews gather at the car wash base. 3 albums of stories in a single place. The boulevard humming with the chrome parade. Every era rolling at the culture made. The grandkids dancing by the speaker stacks. The OGs nodding at the lyrical facts. We pour the sparkling cider for the underaged. And the real champagne for the journey wage. The whole West singing in a single key. Hustle, family, legacy. The skyline glitter like a treasury spilled. Every light a dream that the workers built. The final chorus rising golden and free. Crown the West, from the streets to the sea. So here's the last verse of the trilogy's run. 3 boulevards, travel 3 suns. The chrome sunset and the lifetime spokes. The Golden State hustle and it's working folks. If you roll this far then the crown's on you. Every listener rolling with the Westside crew. Keep your engines honest and your circles tight. Your sunset scheduled and your ledgers right. The West don't stop, and the West don't fall. Crown the West, in chrome and gold. Crown the West, raise the bass to the sky. Every honest hustler got a crown on tie. From the sunrise routes to the sunset gold. Crown the West, the story told. 18 anthems, and the empire blessed. Stand up, Westside, crown the West, crown the West. Yeah, trilogy complete. For every hustler, every dreamer, every ride. Westside, forever, crown secured.